So one fine day when you are driving your car, suddenly the compressor explodes. So people get confused why it happened. I have a similar case, you can see behind me. There is a compressor, it exploded. So when you look into the forms and other items or other pages, people with a similar experience, they say maybe when you overfill the gas, or maybe you run the compressor without the gas. So I actually opened the compressor. I did a small investigation on what happened, what might happen, and whether these things are true or no. Stay tuned to see my findings. In order to understand how it works, I have a brand new compressor, same brand, same part number. It's unused, unopened, and it is, you can see it in three sections. This is the mechanical side, this is the piston side, and this is the valve side. Whichever compressor exploded, it exploded in this part. See, the first part. None of the compressor have any issue after this one. Okay, now let's see what is this one and what is this side, what does it do, and also this one. Okay, so the first part, it's rotation. This is the rotating disc. Okay, and when the pulley rotates, this disc rotates. So this is the purely mechanical part, and this is the zero position with a slight angle. You can see this is having a small angle than here. If you look from here, you can see this is slightly higher than here. So when the compressor is working, actually it tilt like this. This is the zero position, this is the tilted position. When you tilt it, the compressor start pumping the gas. When it is normal, it's just like it doesn't do anything. Now let's move on to the second part, where you have the piston. So these are the pistons. It moves front and back. These are get jammed. I removed some of them. So this pistons, it moves front and back. It moves front and back. This is how it sucks the gas and push it out. So now I will show you how it fits. It sits like this. So when it is tilted, it's come down. Okay, and when it moves, when it rotates, when the disc rotates from the lowest position, when the disc rotates, it reaches the highest position. So as we move from here, it goes from here down up. So that's how this disc have front and back motion. Moving on to the last part. Okay, this is the low pressure side where the gas goes in. It reaches here, and when the piston moves, what happens is it suck the air from this portion. When piston moves towards here, it pushes to here. So basically what it does is all the piston suck the air from this portion and push it here. It transfers the gas from here, but at the same time you have a valve here. That's an electronic valve. So you can see it's connected here and here. So when it is opened, these two chambers are connected each other. So there is no gas flowing from here to here. So the piston, even if you move up and down, it doesn't flow the gas. But at the same time, when this is open, the piston stay in the neutral position. It doesn't move up and down because the disc will be in the neutral position. It will not be in the active position. This is the valve. Okay, you can see one valve here. This is opens. This is a one-way valve. The gas flow only towards it. So when the piston moves up, it sucks the gas from the center through this hole. Okay, and when the piston goes down, it pushes the air to this portion. So this is the outer, it fits here. So it sucks from the center through this one and push it to this one, and the piston sit here. So this is the part you see, it's fit here. Okay, so now you understand how the piston moves front and back, and when it moves, how the gas is sucked from here. Actually, you can open this, you can see. See, it opens. So the gas comes from here, goes through here, comes from here, goes through here, as it moves up and down. Now look at the safety features here. We have a pressure valve. Whenever, let's say if this valve fails, okay, and if it is stuck here, what happens is the compressor keeps pushing the gas, causing pressure, too much pressure on the high pressure side. So this will blast, causing releasing the extra pressure, saving the compressor. So we have a safety feature here. This is turn on the compressor, off the compressor. This is the safety valve. Okay, so when you are not running the compressor, let's say if there is no gas in the compressor, automatically the pressure switch doesn't dictate any gas, the ECU will shut down it down. So once it is shut down, this one, it's in the neutral position, the piston doesn't move up and down, it doesn't flow anything. So it works without gas, without causing any issue. So what I'm trying to say is, the compressor can work with zero gas without causing any problem. If there is no gas, there is no ECU already knows, because the pressure sensor doesn't read any gas, so it shut down the valve. When the valve is shut down, this disc is in a neutral position. Okay, when you overfill the gas, let's say overfill the gas, then whenever it reaches the maximum pressure, it will shut down. So when you fill the gas in proper position, when the compressor is working, the disc will be in an angle, and you can see when I press it here, you can see one piston going down, one piston going up. This is the neutral position. Now what happened in this case, it's purely a mechanical damage, because most of the compressor I have seen, this disc it's fixed here, oval shape, always. It doesn't have this adjustable mechanism. So the compressor always work on that one. And this rotating parts, you have a clamping mechanism here with a bowl here, so it will be fixed here. So when this fails, this part fails, it will cause this damage. As you can see, all the pieces are broken, and you see the metal grinding from here. That's a balancing weight. See, it moves, and you can see the mechanism closely. See, that's how it works. So in my opinion, if you have a damage in this part, the mechanical part, when the compressor explodes, it has nothing to do with overfilling. If it is overfilled, the compressor just shut down. It will detect overpressure in the pressure sensor, it will turn off the compressor. Whenever it reaches the high pressure, the maximum rated pressure. And here you can see there is no damage on the piston, There is no damage on the valves and there is no damage on the bypass side. Okay, and the valve, it's also working. And if you look at the safety valve, it's still intact. The compressor didn't go over fill or under fill. Or no oil, yes, no oil, it can cause it. And you have a oil filling port right here. So if the compressor run without the oil, this mechanism doesn't get enough lubrication. I can see there is too much friction. So maybe this is a issue with the oil, but not related to with the gas or any other things. Now the question is how the oil got disappeared. Where did it go? How come the oil is lost from the compressors? To find the answer for that questions, you have to inspect the actual engine, actual car. So right now I'm beside the car. That's the car, and here is the compressor. So when the compressor is damaged there, exploded there, I cannot find any traces of oil there. So at the time of explosion there was no oil inside the compressor. So where did the oil go? To find out the answer for that question, I had to open everything, all the AC lines, and I have to check each lines one by one, all the connections. And right there you can find the answer for that. There is a leak. So all the oil from the compressor is leaking here. See, you can see all the oil here, down here. This is how the compressor lost the oil, because it has a leak in this connection. You can see the traces of oil all around. So what happened is the compressor was working, and whatever gas or oil it has, it was leaking from here. Once the oil is drained out, it just exploded. So that is my conclusion on this investigation. You can comment your opinion in the comment box and tell me what you think about this investigation. Thank you for watching the video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.